Today was day 2 of the Rudy Escobedo police shooting trial. His family says the Fort Wayne Police Department used excessive force in his shooting death. Back in July 2005, Escobedo called 911 threatening to shoot himself. After a 4-hour standoff, police used tear gas and flashbangs to enter his apartment. Officers said Escobedo had a gun, and that is why they shot him. Now jury members in federal court will decide if police used excessive force or not. Today was the first day of testimony. News Channel 15's Alyssa Ivinson was the only reporter in court from start to finish today, and she's live tonight with what happened.
Well, testimony went all day today. Things wrapped up right around 5:30. Most of the afternoon today was spent talking with Officer Bernie Ebentino. He's the officer who was the main negotiator. He spent nearly 3 hours on the phone with Rudy Escobedo, and Ebentino was on the phone with him right before police launched tear gas into Escobedo's apartment. Ebentino said Escobedo kept repeating on the phone that he had a gun and would kill himself. He was also high on cocaine at the time. Ebentino described Rudy Escobedo as delusional and irrational. He said the conversation was not progressing, that it went in circles, that Escobedo would alternate between saying that he wanted to shoot himself and saying he wanted help. Ebentino got emotional on the stand today, saying he wished it would have ended differently, but he would not have changed what he did back in 2005, given the information that he knew at the time. But the plaintiff says police used excessive force, saying Escobedo was still talking to police and was not threatening to hurt anyone else. They say in those situations, police should continue to negotiate as long as it takes and not break into the apartment. It was also emotional in the courtroom today when they played the 911 call, and several members of Escobedo's family cried while it played. Here's part of that call.
What's going on at 508 West Berry?
I just got a gun to my head. I'm going to kill myself. I'm not going to hurt anybody. I just want help.
So are you on any medication?
I'm on drugs.
You're on drugs? What kind of drugs?
I'm on cocaine right now.
You can hear that Escobedo was distressed in that call, and officers say he was delusional too. He kept saying police were in his apartment, but they were not at the time. We also heard from the man who lived in the apartment right next door to Escobedo. He was in his apartment the whole time because the police desk sergeant at the station told him to stay there. The man said that he could hear the window break from the tear gas canister, but he didn't hear much else. We also heard from Rudy Escobedo's older sister today. She said that she got a phone call from him right before he called 911 saying he had done something stupid and that he'd be gone for a long time. Testimony will continue tomorrow, and we will be in the courtroom for all of it and give you the updates tomorrow at 5 and 6. Live at the federal courthouse, Alyssa Ivinson at News.